Why do I travel? A question that I have been asked time and again. Is it to get a sense of fulfillment, to find new inspiration, or is it just to achieve some peace of mind? I would say all the above and more. So join me as I travel to the easternmost part of India to a state called Nagaland, long considered the wild east and always shrouded in a cloak of mystery and otherworldly stories.
It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop. Slide down the rooftop. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. You'd have to rebuild me from the ground up. From the ground up.
This small hill state on the India Myanmar border boasts of dazzling hills and valleys that has been the home of 16 tribes who have coexisted in Nagaland for centuries. In earlier days, there were conflicts between these tribes, but now they have mostly turned to Christianity and are settled in their own parts. Although modern ways of life are now visible among the Nagas, but the traditional lifestyle still linger and are fiercely protected by some.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
The first place I traveled to in Nagaland was a village called Khonoma, home to the Angamis, one of the largest tribes of Nagaland. The village is famous for both its biodiversity and the people who have resided here. The terrain of the village is hilly, so it has some of the oldest terraced cultivation areas in the region, where the main crop grown is rice. The surrounding hills of the village are covered in large forest with some unique flora and fauna. The history of the people of this village is as impressive as its nature. Over 100 years ago, the advancing British troops, who came to conquer this region faced a determined warrior tribe in these highlands. The Angami men, known for their martial and strategic skills, fought a resolute battle and inflicted heavy casualties on British army, which ultimately made them retreat. The Angamis had safeguarded their territories from the British for decades until a truce between two stopped the bloodshed. But by the time Khonoma had already etched its name into the history of Indian resistance against the British. Christianity was introduced in the village in 1890, and most people now follow the faith. Over the last decade, Khonoma, inhabited by the Angamis, have taken giant strides in establishing and maintaining natural resource management and conflict resolution by establishing a strong village administration. Appropriate development without fighting shy of experimenting with new technologies and ideas. This has led to impressive results on the conservation of biodiversity and wildlife front. Although hunting is a way of life for the Nagas and a very intimate part of their cultural heritage, the Angamis has banned hunting in all of Khonoma. As the world is moving forward, so are the Nagas. With every step forward, the ancient history of these tribes become more primitive. Since the ancient language of the Angamis had no writing fonts, most of the stories have been passed down generations are now in serious danger of getting lost in this modern world and its ways.